Here's the story of how I went from this to this. In the making of my new music video, Walk With Me Through the Fire, I approached the very talented Max and Thea at Oracle Effects, and they came up with several interesting concepts to transform me, Casper and Ian into realistic-looking skeletons. The first step was to get casts of our faces, as demonstrated here on me, and Casper's going to show you here. Here's how Ian's turned out. The next step was to sculpt a skull on top of the faces. Here's mine. The final step was to create the prosthetics, and then here's us on the day having them applied. Here's me finished and ready to get out on set. The next stage was to turn Laredo Western Town into Death Letter Canyon, which I named after Sunhouse's song. There's always a great deal to set up on a project of this size, so I had to wander around and amuse myself with the clinking of my spurs. In the meantime, Richard, our director, got everyone prepped for their shots, and Susie, our prop maker, got our dead body dummies in position.
I see dead people.
By far the coolest part of the shoot was the horse bolting scene, thanks to the Devil's Horseman team.
Action when you're ready, guys.
I also loved the stunts. Here's our stuntman Craig being chucked out of the bank by Ian. But there was also time for fun. By the night scene on the first day of the shoot, we were all pretty exhausted, but we soon perked up when we saw how cool the pyrotechnics by Aardvark Effects looked. The final part of the project was the editing, and that took us the best part of a year of hard work in order to transform the English countryside into a gritty Arizona desert setting, plus a whole host of other special effects. Check out these before and after shots of the footage to demonstrate just how different the end results were. It's amazing how much you can change the atmosphere of a shot with colorizing alone, but changing the backdrops and adding special effects elements transports the viewer to a whole new universe, and that's something I find really exciting about filmmaking. It's all very time-consuming and involved, and can be really stressful when you're just a small artist biting off more than you can essentially chew. But I've got a real passion for it, and seeing the end result is a thrill.